Who says holiday cheer has to come with piles of plastic and glitter? A sustainable Christmas tree can bring warmth, style, and a clear conscience, all at once. You might even find yourself wondering why you ever bought a fake tree in the first place. Imagine swapping out tinsel for twine, or using driftwood and pine cones instead of plastic baubles. These eco-friendly ideas don't just look good, they're easy on your wallet and the planet. Ready to give your holiday traditions a fresh twist? Let's get started. Skip the plastic and opt for a minimalist wooden branch tree. This simple design uses natural materials, think salvaged wood and sturdy branches. It's easy to assemble and packs away flat. You get the festive spirit without the hassle or waste of a conventional tree. Less clutter, more charm. Stringing dried orange slice garlands adds both color and fragrance. Making them is as simple as slicing, baking, and threading. Kids can help, making it a cozy tradition. However, these garlands won't last forever. You'll need to make new ones each year, but that's half the fun. Imagine swapping fear needles for crisp, recycled cardboard. A sculptural tree with geometric cutouts stands out. Think modern art with a green twist. Assembly takes minutes, and after the holidays, it folds flat for storage. Guests might raise an eyebrow, but who wouldn't appreciate less vacuuming and zero landfill guilt? Style isn't sacrificed here. Bold shapes and creative cutouts add visual punch, while kids can personalize it with their own painted designs. One downside, it won't fill your home with pine scent. Still, it spares a tree and keeps your conscience clear. Plus, cleanup is a breeze. Forget plastic needles and tangled string lights. A rustic stacked log tree, decorated with pine cones and candles, brings raw, natural beauty into your living room. Each log tells a story, and the pine cones add woodland charm. Candles flicker, casting a warm glow that no LED light can imitate. Building this tree is simple. Just stack logs in decreasing size. Tuck pine cones between the layers and place candles in safe holders. It's eco-friendly, reusable, and smells faintly of the forest. Want conversation starters? This tree delivers. Just remember, never leave candles unattended. Fire safety is always in season. Neutral-toned paper cone trees wrapped with twine offer a minimal, eco-friendly twist on holiday decor. They require only basic craft supplies, recycled paper, glue, and leftover twine, making them both budget-friendly and sustainable. Want a calm, modern vibe? Stick to beige, craft, or soft gray paper for a cozy, natural effect. While these trees may not rival glittering ornaments, they shine in versatility and simplicity. Arrange several on your mantle or dinner table for a homemade touch. If you crave more color, add tiny sprigs of greenery or dried orange slices. Crafting together can even spark new traditions among family and friends. Crafting a hanging hoop tree with green yarn and wooden stars offers a clever twist for holiday decor. This space-saving option hangs on a wall, letting even tiny apartments feel festive. Green yarn mimics pine, while wooden stars add a rustic touch. Zero pine needles, zero waste, pure seasonal charm. Assembly is simple. Wrap yarn tightly around a sturdy embroidery hoop, then glue or tie on wooden stars. Want a personal touch? Paint the stars or add family names. No tools beyond scissors and glue required. The only downside, your cat might ignore it entirely. But your eco-conscience? Absolutely satisfied. Imagine swapping your usual pine for a simple wooden ladder, propped in the corner and strung with handmade ornaments. This farmhouse ladder tree needs no watering, drops zero needles, and can be reused each year. It's a wise pick for anyone who wants less waste and more personal charm. Handcrafted ornaments add warmth and meaning. Try cinnamon stick stars, dried orange slices, or fabric scraps knotted into bows. Making these decorations can turn into a family tradition. Plus, you skip the plastic and glitter, which are rough on the environment. Simple materials, heartfelt results. What's not to like? Imagine swapping the classic fir for a small driftwood tree, perched on your table and adorned with seashells. This coastal-inspired decoration brings a breath of salty air and creativity to your festivities. It's perfect for tiny spaces. Plus, you can reuse materials found on your favorite beach walk. Why settle for a plastic tree when you can create something with a story? Driftwood and seashells are naturally beautiful and biodegradable. You avoid plastic waste, and every shell has its own charm. The main drawback: it's not for those craving the scent of pine, but it definitely sparks conversation. Repurposing books into a tree shape delivers more than holiday cheer. It saves you a trip to the store and keeps another fake tree out of the landfill. String lights draped over the branches create a warm, magical glow. Who knew your favorite novels could double as festive decor? Of course, this setup isn't for everyone. It takes patience to balance the books, and you may need to explain to curious guests why your living room looks like a library exploded. Still, if you're aiming for a greener holiday with a personal twist, it's hard to beat this creative solution. Consider a white painted wooden stick tree. It's simple, eye-catching, and cuts down on waste. Why buy a plastic tree when you can use branches or leftover wood? This option fits even the smallest apartment. Friends will ask where you got it. You can say, I made it myself. Add recycled paper ornaments for a personal touch. Old magazines, newspapers, or wrapping paper work well. Get creative with shapes, stars, hearts, or animals. Kids enjoy helping, and it becomes a fun family project. This tree might not smell like pine, but it certainly keeps clutter and guilt at bay. Who says a Christmas tree must be green and pine-scented? Wooden plank trees, especially with burlap bows, offer a farmhouse charm that's both eco-friendly and reusable. They don't shed needles or need watering. Plus, assembly is simple. Just lean, decorate, and admire. No sticky sap or tangled lights. Want a rustic touch? Add homemade ornaments or tiny LED lights for extra warmth. The only drawback, you miss the fresh pine aroma, but a few pine-scented candles can easily fix that. This option saves money, reduces waste, and provides a cozy backdrop for treasured holiday moments. A natural pine branch tree set in a burlap-wrapped pot offers eco-friendly charm with minimal fuss. It brings that nostalgic forest scent indoors while keeping waste low. After the holidays, replant the tree outside or keep it in the pot for a fresh touch all year. Who says beauty can't be simple? On the flip side, these living trees need regular watering and sunlight, so don't stash them in a dark corner. The burlap wrap looks rustic, but may dry out quickly. Add a tray underneath to catch drips and protect your floors. Messy needles are part of the deal, but sweeping is a small price for sustainability. Red fabric scrap garland trees bring warmth and creativity to holiday decor without draining resources. Gather leftover red textiles, think old shirts or holiday napkins, and knot them along twine. Drape the garland over a simple wood frame. No fancy tools needed, just scissors, ingenuity, and a willingness to repurpose. This method sidesteps plastic waste and supports a cleaner planet. The look is inviting, yet understated, and each tree tells a story through its reused fabric. Sure, it won't match a store-bought spruce for grandeur, but who said bigger always means better? Sometimes simplicity steals the show. Forget traditional firs. An upcycled pallet wood Christmas tree offers both environmental benefits and eye-catching design. Old pallets, otherwise destined for landfills, become the perfect canvas. Stringing baubles from the slats creates a festive look without the pine needle mess. Bonus, it stores flat, saving space and sanity year after year. Building this tree is straightforward. Gather discarded pallets, some sandpaper, and a saw. Cut the wood into staggered lengths, arrange them vertically, and attach with screws. Drill small holes for your favorite baubles. Why not invite friends to personalize their own ornaments? Suddenly, holiday decorating becomes less wasteful and a lot more fun. Pink ombre yarn-wrapped cone trees add a bold twist to holiday decor while cutting down on waste. Yarn scraps, cardboard cones, and a dab of glue can create a cheerful centerpiece that's both affordable and eco-friendly. Why settle for plastic glitter trees when your leftovers look this festive? Making these trees is simple. Choose shades of pink yarn to create the ombre effect, wrapping from dark to light. Secure the ends with glue. This project suits all skill levels, and if you get bored, simply unwrap the yarn for reuse elsewhere. It's craft, minus the guilt. Old magazines or sheet music can take on a second life as festive Christmas trees. Fold, stack, and glue pages into cone shapes, then layer them. Add a sprinkle of glitter or a star on top. This crafty approach not only cuts waste, but also sparks conversation at holiday gatherings. While these trees are eco-friendly and cost-effective, they may not have the scent or stature of a real pine. Still, they offer a quirky, personal touch. Why not invite friends to make their own? You'll reduce waste and decorate with stories, not just ornaments. Miniature felt woodland animal ornaments bring a playful touch to your sustainable Christmas tree. Picture a fox, owl, or hedgehog perched on simple twigs, no plastic in sight. These handmade decorations add charm and warmth while supporting local artisans and reducing waste. Why settle for store-bought glitter when nature-inspired felt can shine? Setting up a twig tree with these little creatures is easy and eco-friendly. Gather fallen branches, place them in a sturdy vase, and hang your felt animals. This approach saves a real tree and cuts down on clutter. Plus, it's a conversation starter for any holiday gathering, quirky, sustainable, and memorable. A hanging wall tree made from reclaimed wood slats offers charm with minimal waste. It's perfect for cozy spaces or apartments where floor space runs short. Plus, you avoid the mess of pine needles. Want it to stand out? Add LED lights and handmade ornaments for a personal touch. Choosing reclaimed wood supports eco-friendly practices and gives old timber a second life. Assembly is straightforward. Just arrange slats in a triangle and secure them. Some folks may miss the scent of a real tree, but the environmental benefits and unique look win hearts every season. Stacking sticks into a tree shape brings out resourcefulness and creativity. This approach cuts down on waste, needing no chopping and using items already lying around. Wrap a pine garland for color and texture. Add fairy lights for warmth and whimsy. Who says holiday spirit has to cost the earth? Weather can be a nuisance. Strong winds might topple your stick tree. Anchor it well or wedge it against a sturdy fence. Reusing sticks each year saves money and reduces landfill. The look is rustic, honest, and surprisingly magical, especially glowing under winter's early dusk. Country Christmas trees bring warmth and nostalgia to any holiday setting. Swapping the standard star for a cinnamon stick topper is clever and cost-effective. The spicy scent fills your space, adding a sensory layer. It's easy. Gather cinnamon sticks, tie them in a star shape, and perch atop the tree. This homemade topper reduces waste, skips plastic, and highlights simplicity. No need for fancy craft skills, just some twine and patience. The main limitation? Cinnamon sticks can be fragile. Handle with care, and you'll have a charming, fragrant tree that sparks conversation and memories. A white birch branch tree offers a quirky, eco-friendly twist for holiday decor. Its natural, minimalist look pairs perfectly with upcycled glass bottle ornaments. These bottles can be cut or painted for a personal touch. Why not use old olive oil or soda bottles? It's recycling with festive flair. This setup skips plastic waste and commercial excess. However, glass can be fragile, so hang ornaments securely and keep away from pets or small kids. The end result? A simple, eye-catching centerpiece that sparks conversation and reduces environmental impact, proving that festive doesn't mean flashy or wasteful. Skip the plastic pine needles this year. A woven jute rope spiral tree with dried floral accents brings natural warmth to your holiday. It looks charming, smells earthy, and composts easily after the season. If you're tired of fake trees gathering dust in the attic, this is a refreshing twist. However, these trees are often smaller and may not fit everyone's ornament collection. Want a centerpiece that starts conversations? This eco-friendly option stands out without shouting. Mix dried orange slices or eucalyptus for extra flair. Simple, sustainable, and a welcome change from shiny tinsel. A tabletop country tree with handcrafted red berry garlands offers a simple, eco-friendly way to decorate. Small-scale trees use less material and space. Handcrafted garlands avoid plastic, supporting artisans and reducing waste. Why settle for mass-produced when you can add real charm with handmade touches that feel personal? Some shoppers worry that a smaller tree lacks impact. Yet with thoughtful accents like berry garlands, even a modest tree becomes a conversation starter. Try pairing it with pine cones or cinnamon sticks for a scent that beats any artificial spray. Small can still mean memorable. Sometimes, less really is more. Imagine skipping the plastic tree and instead gathering real branches. Place them in a simple vase, then hang wooden ornaments for a rustic effect. This approach cuts down on waste and gives your home a cozy, natural look. Plus, it's easy to switch things up each year. Is it perfect? Not quite. Branches dry out quickly, so some maintenance is needed, but the visual impact and eco-friendly aspect far outweigh the extra effort. Try scavenging fallen branches after a windy day. Nature provides the best decorations, often for free. Crafting a triangle tree from pallet wood isn't just thrifty, it's also eco-friendly. This project breathes new life into discarded wood, cutting waste and saving pennies. Add chalkboard paint, and you gain a reusable surface for messages, holiday doodles, or countdowns. No more throwing away store-bought decor each year. Of course, pallet wood can be rough around the edges, so some sanding is wise to avoid splinters. Still, this tree offers flexibility. Want to update your holiday greeting? Wipe and rewrite. Kids itching to help decorate? Hand them chalk. It's practical, personal, and refreshingly simple. Kids love hands-on crafts, and building an eco-friendly tree from recycled materials teaches them about waste and creativity. Using cardboard as the base and making paper chains from old magazines or homework pages adds a burst of color. Who said eco-friendly can't sparkle with personality and mess? This activity isn't just about the tree, it's about starting conversations. Ask your kids why reusing paper matters. Let them suggest decorations, like popcorn garlands or painted leaves. Sure, the result might look more Picasso than pine, but the memories and lessons, those last far longer than store-bought tinsel ever could. A geometric tree made from intersecting wooden dowels brings modern style to holiday decorating. It's easy on the eyes and light on resources. Anyone with a few simple tools can assemble one at home. Why wrestle with messy pine needles when you can display something clean, reusable, and conversation-worthy? This minimalist approach fits tight spaces and appeals to those tired of plastic or traditional trees, but it might not satisfy purists who crave the scent of real pine. For extra charm, hang ornaments or wrap LED lights. When January arrives, just disassemble and tuck it away. No landfill guilt required. Skip the needles and sap this year. A wall-mounted string art tree brings cheer with less mess and waste. Use leftover yarn, thumbtacks, and clothespins. Nothing fancy, just smart. Clip family photos or notes to the branches. It's easy, cost-effective, and keeps holiday memories front and center. This approach saves space too. Apartments or small rooms benefit from vertical displays. Plus, you can reuse the materials each year. The only downside? You'll miss the pine scent, but a few drops of essential oil on the string can fill the gap. Ready for a greener holiday? Picture a wire frame from an old lampshade. Wrap it with foraged greenery, and suddenly you have a sustainable Christmas tree that's both practical and charming. This clever idea reduces waste, saves money, and invites creativity. Why buy plastic when you can make memories with your own hands? Maintenance is simple. Swap out the greenery when it dries. Some folks might miss the scent of pine, but a few sprigs of rosemary or eucalyptus can fix that. It's a project kids love, and it adds a personal touch to any gathering. Give it a try and see the difference. A small terracotta pot holding foraged greenery and berries can outshine artificial options for eco-friendliness and charm. Collecting branches and berries from your local area cuts waste and saves money. It's simple. Use pine, eucalyptus, or holly. Add bright berries for pops of color. No landfill guilt afterward. Why buy plastic when you can create a living decoration that composts easily? This approach encourages creativity and outdoor time. Kids love gathering materials. If you're short on space or tired of hauling a bulky fur indoors, this little centerpiece brings nature right to your table. No fuss, just function. Choosing a sustainable Christmas tree doesn't mean sacrificing style or cheer. These 29 ideas prove you can celebrate the season with creativity and care for the earth. Imagine the conversation sparked by a tree made of books or a ladder draped in ornaments. Why not try one of these options this year? Gather your family, raid the recycling bin, and let your imagination run wild. Your efforts help reduce waste and inspire others. A greener holiday is just a few thoughtful choices away.